Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Let us continue structured query language. In today's session, we will be talking about various operators which we will be using in SQL. Okay, so let us start. So operators in SQL. An operator is a reserved word. Okay, so whenever we talk about an operator, it is a reserved word or a character used primarily in SQL statements. For any language, if we are talking about an operator is a reserved word or reserved keyword, we cannot use it as a variable name or anything. Okay. So here, especially in SQL, we use these operators in a statements in order to retrieve the data from the database after the where clause. Okay. So in SQL query, we will use where, and then we will be using any kind of operators. Right. For example, suppose I want to select the names from a table students whose register number is 100, then I will use this expression, that is select S name. S name will be the name of the column in the table. Okay. So if this is a table, S name is the name of the attribute and the table name is student. So I'm selecting a particular attribute, yes name, from the table student where register number is equal to 1. So what is operator we are using here? Here, this equal to is the operator we are using. So this is how we use operators in SQL. Usually it comes after a where clause. So operators are used to specify conditions in SQL statement and to serve as a conjunction for multiple condition in a statement. Okay, so we have these kind of operators: arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator, operator used to negate the condition. So let us see them one by one. The very first one is a arithmetic operator, right? So what is this arithmetic operator? Usually we come across this arithmetic operator even in other cases. So here we have an example. Suppose A holds the value 10 and B holds the value 20. Let us see how does this arithmetic operator operates upon. So plus, okay, plus is nothing but addition. It adds a value. So if at all I say A plus B, then I will get a value 30. Subtraction is a minus. That is nothing but if I say A minus B, I will get minus 10. Okay. And star is nothing but multiplication. A star B will give me 200. Slash is nothing but division. So B divided by A will give me 2. And this percentage is nothing but modulus operation. It gives us a reminder. Okay. So divides left hand operator by the right hand operator and returns the reminder. So in this case, B percentage A is nothing but 20 percentage 10. 10 divides 22 times completely. There are no reminder. That is why we will get the output as 0. Right? So this is how we can use them. I hope this is clear. This is regularly how we use the arithmetic operator even in other places. So that is how we will use. Next one is our, okay, this is our one more example I have given. Suppose this is the table I have. Okay, so I have employee ID, employee name, salary, and salary plus 100. Now I'm saying that select employee ID from the table, employee name, okay, salary, and also here I'm giving another attribute, salary plus 100. Okay, so this kind of SQL queries we can give. It is allowed in SQL. So usually, initially, how was my table? Initially, my table had only 3, or you can say that these were the 3 main attributes which was available in my table. This was not present. But while writing the query, I'm saying select employee ID, employee name, salary, comma, salary plus 100. So what it will do? It will do, it will add 100 to the existing salary column. Okay. And I'm also using the keyword here as double quote salary plus 100. So kindly make note of this. Whenever I use this, okay, I can write anything. I will write certain column name, and if I'm using the word as salary 100 or as anything, for example, as, even if I write elephant, what it will do is the output will display that particular value, whatever we have written within quotes. As you can see here, apart from employee ID, employee name, salary, I also have salary plus 100 because I have written here within quotes salary plus 100. That has become the name of the attribute. And what has happened is for every row, I have added 100 and it is shown here. For example, here the salary was 25,000. Here it is showing 25,100, 55,000, 55,100, 52,000, 52,100. Basically, another 100 value is been added. That value adding happens over here. And this one, the expression as salary plus 100 within quotes is nothing but it will give me the name for that particular attribute. Now all this I'm taking from the table addition. Okay, so from addition is nothing but it tells me that the name of the table is addition. I hope this is clear. So this is how I can use the arithmetic operators. Next, let us see comparison operators. So these are the various types of comparison operator. Here also we will take an example of A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 20, right? So if I say equal to, what it will say is if A equal to B I'm using, it will return a value true. If I'm saying not equal to, then also it will return, here A equal to B, it is not equal, so it will return not true. A not equal to B will return true. Here, it checks if the values of the two operands are equal or not. If values are not equal, then conditions become true. Okay. So when it is not equal to, in this case, it will become true. So of course, here it will return a value true. This checks if the value is greater. If it is greater, that is, if I say A greater than B, since it is false, it will return false. And in this case, A is less than B, so it will return true. This is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. This is not less than, and this is not greater than. Okay. So all this, I don't think I need to explain in detail because we are already aware of all this. So these are the comparison operator. Basically, comparison operator return the Boolean value. Okay. That is, it will return either true or false. Any one of this value, these operators will return. So this is how we will use the comparison operators. So see an example here. Select star from products. Okay. So products is a table name I have where I have different values. For example, if I say products, probably I have product name, product ID, and I have price of that particular product. Okay. This is my table and I have values entered. So here I am using a comparison operators to select a product which has price equal to 18. So whichever product has 18, only that will be displayed in my output. Okay, so select star. Since it is saying select star, which means all the attribute will be selected. Select all the attributes from the table product where the price is equal to 18. Okay, so in this case, all the product whose price is 18 will be displayed and all the attribute will be displayed mainly because of this star. Okay. Similarly here, select a star from products where price is greater than or equal to 30. Once again, same thing, but here what is going to happen is whichever product's price is greater than or equal to 30, all the attribute will be displayed on the screen. In case if I do not have any product which is matching any of this, in that case it will show no records selected because none of the conditions are matching, hence it will not select any of the rows. Okay. Next is our logical operators. So what is this logical operators? So we have here all and any, between, exists. So these are the many logical operators which we will use. Let us see them one by one. What does all do? All operator is used to compare the value to all the values in another value set. So what we are going to do is we are going to have two value sets and we are going to compare. Okay, and it should match. That is what it means. And as we all know, and this operator allows the existence of multiple condition in an SQL statement. So I can do an AND operation between two conditions, but it will be executed only when both the conditions are true. Any is nothing but any operator is used to compare a value to any applicable value in the list according to the condition. So once again, here I will have a list of values. If I say any here, if it is matching any one of the value given here, then it will match. Okay, when I say all should match. When I say any one can match. Between. The between operator is used to search for values that are within a set of values. So when I say between this and this, okay, between 100 and 200, when I say anything which is lying in between will be executed or selected for output. Exist operator is used to search for presence of a row in a specified table that meets a certain criteria. So we will have a certain criteria. That particular criteria or a row should exist in that particular criteria. Then only it will be selected. Okay. Apart from that, we also have in. In is nothing but the in operator is used to compare the value to a list of literal values that have been specified. Once again, we will have a list of specified value and we will check whether this value is in this list. Okay. Like is nothing but the like operator is used to compare a value to similar using a wildcard operator. So for example, if I want to search the name of the student whose name is starting from yes, then I will say like S. Okay. This means that I want the first letters to be yes. Sorry, I will use yes percentage. So in this case, the first letter should be S and rest of them can be anything. So all the students whose name starts with the letter S will be selected. Okay. So not operator reverses the meaning of the logical operator with which it is used. Example, not exist, not between. So all those operators, whatever was I've studied, for that, if I'm adding not, it will negate the value. Okay. That is why this is a negate operator. Or the OR operator is used to combine multiple conditions in an SQL statement, statements where, okay, just like we had and, we have OR. So in and, if I say a certain condition 1 and condition 2, which means both should true, only then this will be executed. In OR, if condition 1 and condition 2 was there, any one of them, if it becomes true, then that will be executed. Is null. Is null is an operator used to compare the value with the null. Okay, so if at all I'm going to check the attribute value, if it is a column value is null. To check, I will use is null to check whether the given value is null or not. Unique. The unique operator searches where every row of a specified table for uniqueness. Uniqueness is nothing but that there should not be duplicate values. Every value should be unique. So only then we will be this will be executed. For example, if you ask to display unique values of the products, then single values of those products will be selected. If you have a list of values here and there are duplicate, for example, 1, 2, 2, and 3, and if you use a unique constraint here, which means only 1, 2, 3 will be selected. So that is how unique is nothing but it is a value should not be duplicated. Right? Now let us see some example for some of them. Okay. So see here, select product name from product. So here we are using all. So what is happening? Select product name. So I have a table products where I have a product name. I'm selecting the product, okay, where the product ID should match this particular condition. Okay, so this is once again an inner condition I have. First, I will check this. That is, select product ID from the order details where quantity is 10. I will select only those product IDs whose quantity is 10. Okay. So whatever the list, for example, I will get some 2-3 products. In that list, I will check that all should match. Only those I will be displaying using all condition. Next one is select star from customer where city is equals to London and country is equal to UK. So now I have a customer table. Okay, this is the table I'm selecting. Star is nothing but all the attributes where city attribute should be London and country should be UK. Only when a customer has London is city and UK is his country, then only such customer will be selected because I'm using and here. Okay. If a person is living in London and if his country is not UK, then that will not be selected. Similarly, if his city is not London, but his country is UK, that will also be not selected. Okay. And condition. Next, we have select star from products where price is greater than any. Okay. Any is nothing but here I have another sub condition, just like a all. So select price from product where price is greater than 50. I'm going to select all the price from the table product where price is greater than 50. So I'm going to get a set of values as an output here. From there, I'm going to select only those whose price is greater. Okay. So this is greater, any value which is greater will be displayed as a output. right? Next, I have select star from product where price between 50 and 60. So anywhere, if I have anything between 51 to 59, those will be selected, including 50 and 60 also will be selected. So if at all I have a price range, any product which is of this price range will be selected and displayed. Okay. Next is select supplier's name from supplier where exist. So as you can see for all, for these, that is your all and any and exist, for such kind of a condition, we'll always have a sub query. Okay, this is called as a sub query. First, this query will be resolved. That is, with the help of this, I'm going to get a set of values. That values will be compared with the outer query. That is, select supplier name from supplier where exist. For example, if I'm getting a supplier 1 and supplier 2, then this will be the output. So exist, when I say I'm going to compare with this, and those values will be displayed. Remember, the inner loop output, whatever I'm getting, is not displayed. Inner loop output is only used in order to check with the outer condition, and those respective values are only displayed outside. Okay. Next, we have select star from customer where city in Paris and London. Okay. So here also we can directly give a set of values, or we can also have a sub query. Okay, which will generate us this values. So you can either directly give values, or we can give another subquery saying select customer whose city is equal to Paris and country is equal to London. That is also fine. Okay. So what is going to happen? Customers whose city is Paris and London will be selected and shown here. So this is in. Now select star from customer whose city like S percentage. This is what I said. So whoever city, for example, if I'm saying Surat, so that person name will be selected as, because his first letter is S. The city name is starting with the first letter S. Like that, we can give different condition using this particular like statement. Not just the names, you can give date of birth or city name, product ID, any conditions you can use in order to use a like command. Next, we have select star from customers where city not like yes. Okay, so like once again, not is negation. So not like yes means apart from the cities whose name start with yes will be selected. Any other cities whose name should not start with yes will be selected and displayed here. This is nothing but the opposite of this particular condition. Okay. Select star from customer where city is equal to London or country is equal to UK. Opposite of and. So if city is London, or if the country is UK, or if both are true also, in any one case is true or both are true, we are going to display the customer name. So that is how we will use or. Select star from product where price is greater than sum. Okay. So here also, when this is the inner loop, select price from product where price is greater than 20. Whichever product whose price is greater than 20 will be displayed here. Okay, just like how we had Paris and London, like that we will get some product here. So in this, I'm going to select sum of the products which will match the condition. That is, price should be greater than sum of these prices. Okay, so price, whatever I'm getting, that should be less than this price. Then I'm going to select those products. So this is how we will use the different operators. So we have studied logical operators. So all these examples, whatever I gave you all is for the logical operators. I made sure to give you all example because until unless you use this, it is not going to be of any use. That's the reason we will be doing the practicals of this. That time it will become more clear. So today we have learned the operators. In the next sessions, we will learn about expressions. That time we will try and do certain practical implementation of our queries. Right, students? So that's all in today's sessions. Keep learning. Thank you for watching.